What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Slide for Red Stackers, and today we have a video for you guys about Double Diamond, explaining to you guys what to expect and what's good with the combos from red and blue. And let's get started. We have red. We're going to start with Demi-Meramon. He lets us gain 1,000 when he attacks the security. So what's good about this new little Digitama is that it's more generic than a lot of the old Digitamas, because some of them relied maybe on having a level 7, but this one, since it's just a red Digitama, you can slap pretty much a good Digimon and he will gain 1,000 for when he attacks your opponent's security. Anyone else has any thoughts?
He's also more generic than everybody else. Remember that it's not just about that. Everyone else so far that came out only swings is specific for like the Greymon, like the Koromon and stuff like that.
He
has a specific amount of DG evolutions and stuff like that.
Exactly. So he's the only one that is like finally generic to any other red deck that you might want to make.
Yeah.
Like what Hackmon is a deck that's coming out of this thing?
Yes.
Hackmon is not a Greymon, so Koromon, all those guys don't benefit.
Yeah.
This is one guy that does.
We have now Kiaromon.
Yeah,
Kiaromon. When you Digivolve, when he trashes and you draw a card.
Yeah, trash you draw card. So it gives good support to Hexablau.
So the thing is, when one of your opponent's Digimon card is trash, trigger draw one card. So technically the Hexablaumon deck, we know that we have, I can't pronounce most of these Digimons. I know the level 4 and the level 5, when you Digivolve into them, the level 5 trashes one from each Digimon your opponent has. The level 4 trashes, I believe, is 2, if I remember correctly, from one Digimon. The problem with Hexablaumon deck is that you gotta draw into Hexablaumon. Unlike yellow that has actually the search power, and some other decks that might have like more draw power, Hexablau and like most blue decks don't really have that unless you're playing like the tamer, what's this guy's name, Davis. And sometimes playing Davis, ends your turn. This guy actually, is another draw engine for the deck, so you could actually you have more resources to draw into that Hexablau that you actually need is crucial for that deck. Because Hexablau technically does like most of the work for the deck.
So so you play 4 of this egg and 1 Upamon, or how many eggs would you play of this?
I like the Vmon egg, the Demi-Vmon, because of the jamming, because most likely Hexablau when he comes out he's with a jammer. Yeah. But honestly, I honestly do believe that I might play more of this. And I'll play the Upamon over the Vmon, because the Demi-Vmon, because Demi-Vmon is like, it's only if you go all the way into Hexablau and you have a jammer that you actually get the effect to draw. So this is actually, for me, I play Hexablau, I would play for this. I don't want to.
Yeah, especially if you're gonna play Kiaromon and Hexablau, you might as well play the new guys that's coming out in blue, Zulomon and Magiromon, but we'll get more on that during the set. So now we're gonna talk about Agumon, the one that gives Bond of Bravery, security attack +1, and when you play a Tai Kamiya, you gain a memory. This card is going to be very, very good, because now people can start playing your ties, and when people crash into your security, you'll maybe run into a tie and you also gain a memory. So your opponent should be a little more cautious about if they attack your security, and it might end up being your opponent's turn.
Well, it depends, because that's like one specific scenario.
That's a specific.
No, but it's it is pretty cool, because if your opponent's at 0 and you have that guy, and let's say they're swinging into a tie, their turn is over. And depending on what tie it is, if it's a tie that puts you at 3, you're gonna go straight to 3.
And regardless, you're gonna be playing a lot more tamers.
Yeah, a lot more tamers.
Doesn't the Bond of Courage deck play way more tamers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
And that will come for the Tai Kamiya and the Mat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it should. Because it says Tai Kamiya in its name. So it does have Tai Kamiya, so it should work with the white tamer.
We have a new Shoutmon. He's more Shoutmon support for the Blitz and Omni deck.
Yeah, so it gives you more draw power for Shoutmon.
Sometimes you can need it and you can never run into your Z, so this is a little more helpful. Yeah. And now you can actually see the things you actually want. And with some of the new red cards that's also coming in this set, Blitz actually will be a little better.
This makes it more consistent.
Way
the same thing as Hexablau. You get the draw power. Now you have to search and you have the draw power.
Yeah. And especially if you go in for game and you're trying to find your Omnimon from Blitz, this helps out a lot.
Shaman will be very helpful. We have the generic searcher for Jesmon and Sistermon, Puffmon. on play, you will review, and you will get you add either a Sistermon or a Justmon.
The best thing about it is that you add 2.
Yeah, you add 2.
So you always gonna see something like this, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be used all the time.
Yeah, and I feel like with this brand new deck, you're gonna be playing 4 of each, right?
Yes.
Regardless. For Sistermons of each, and all the Huckmons. Yeah, this is like a shot mon.
You will never go match with this. You were always gonna hit either a Justmon, a Huckmon, a Pokemon, and a Sistermon.
Yep.
We have a new version of Flamemon. He has piercing. So now Ancient Greymon will have the ability to attack your opponent's Digimon and also take away security as well.
Yeah, but I feel like we will see more play of this with BT7.
This will be played way more with BT7. Right now, it can be good. Maybe if people are playing,
there'll be a little surprise here.
A little surprise here and there.
It's not gonna be nothing crazy for now.
Nah, but think about it. Well, the deck is not that bad. It's
not that bad. Still, yeah.
And then now remember, this one is giving it. Like, you guys got, doesn't that Oldemon thing is like freaking bananas?
Yeah.
Now you have Oldemon with piercing, so you could get rid of a Digimon and still do like plus,
massive
what is it?
damage.
Security plus 2? So you can do 3 security checks? Yep. So that actually gives it, makes it more aggressive.
Flamemon is definitely going to make the Oldemon look more aggressive. Who's this?
Bao Huckmon.
What is his inheritance? To play a Sistermon? Or unsuspended self, right?
Yeah, if you have a Digimon. No, it's if you have a Digimon with Sistermon in his name, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 5,000 or less. 5,000 or less. So it's basically like a blocker killer.
Yeah, so it was run over blockers.
Yeah, running over blockers or running over.
And this deck, this guy can only work with Justmon and Sistermon, so it won't be very generic. It will be a very specific deck.
It will just be for Justmon.
Justmon and Sistermon.
You just have a basic vanilla.
Is this Delta what?
Deltamon. Yeah, just a basic vanilla 7 BP. That's it.
4 costs. Oh no, 5 costs.
5 costs, level 4.
He's a 2 cost.
But you can hard play him from time to time.
It depends.
But you know.
We got a Magna Kidmon, so half black, half red.
Yep, half black, half red. And he's also treated as a black during your turn. What's good about this Digimon is that in the classic set we have a Machine Digimon who likes to absorb a lot of sideboards, and being that this Digimon is a sideboard, he's gonna be very helpful in the Machine Digimon.
There's also another thing about him. Cost of 6 for an ultimate?
Yeah.
Cost 6 for an ultimate, yeah. You rarely see that. Next.
A Sistermon?
Yeah, Sistermon.
Yeah, and this Digimon has Blitz.
So combo that with the Flamemon, it gets piercing. And then you put like, let's say, the Greymon will give you 2,000. And the new egg, that's what, 11,000?
Yeah.
11,000 with piercing.
Yeah.
So if you will you'll be fine.
Yeah.
If people are not ready for it,
I see this as people either playing Goonimon or this for game. Honestly,
yeah,
if your opponent is if your opponent has maybe like a blocker and you can get rid of the blocker, your opponent can just go to his turn and either finish you off with this hybrid or finish you off with this.
Yeah, imagine this though. Play a Digimon off a tie. No.
Oh yeah, because you can't.
I forgot the Flamemon.
Yeah, you can, and you can also unsuspend.
No, I was gonna say like regularly.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
that's also
right.
Yeah.
Because if like a Digimon, if you had the blocker out, just one blocker out.
Yeah.
You can just put it on top of this and just get rid of the blocker and wait for next turn.
He doesn't turn back up, right?
Nah, it doesn't stand back up. I'll be broken if it did.
Who's this?
Savior Huckmon.
Savior Huckmon. Alright, so his effect on Digivolution, he plays a Sistermon from either way, the trash or the hand?
Yeah, the trash hand.
No, it's when Digivolving.
But does it bring it out from the hand or the trash?
From your hand.
Okay.
Without paying its cost. And then they got the inheritance if you have a Digimon with Sistermon in his name.
Unsuspended, right?
Yeah, unsuspended Digimon, yeah.
So
and that's
really like really aggressive for Justmon.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you
really
can just bring him back up, and I'm pretty sure Justmon's attack when he plays is it once per turn or
what?
When he attacks, he plays Sistermon.
Yeah, it's once per turn.
So
actually, no, I don't think it's once per turn. But we'll see.
We'll see when we get there. But this is Savior Huckmon.
Yeah, specific for Justmon.
And then we get to the main man himself.
Alright, now we have Justmon itself. He plays a Sistermon when he attacks, and when he has a Sistermon throughout all turns, he gains piercing.
Yes.
And 3,000 attacks.
Yeah, that doesn't have to be a Sistermon whenever you play another Digimon.
So basically, if you have this Digimon and you have Demi Marimon, he'll always be 15.
Yep. And
to summon is not once per turn.
Yep.
So you can step back up and then summon another Sistermon.
Yep.
So you will have 3 if you use the other guy.
Oh, he stands back up.
Yeah,
and this is the one
He
that
stands back up with
by the level 5. Yeah, his inheritance.
yeah, and this is the one that plays from the trash or
And
Yeah.
Dressmon can play either Sistermon from the hand or trash.
And this deck is gonna be crazy for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very consistent. We have Magna Kidmon, who's part of the 3 Musketeers. He allows you, he gains security attack +1, and then I believe he allows you to play an option card with a cost of 7. For any color, it doesn't matter the color requirement. It can be black, it can be yellow.
Oh, so you just play a 7 option.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if you don't, you get to delete something 4,000 or less.
Yes.
So anything rookie rush.
So you can put them like in different decks also. It doesn't have to be just red.
No, it has to be red.
Yeah, but like you can mix it with some other color and stuff.
Oh yeah, you
Three
can.
Musketeers. The 3 Musketeers are all
Different colors.
different colors.
Yeah, they're black, red,
And Aldemon and for Bond of Brave.
Bond of Bravery. When what does he do when he's digital?
If you have a tamer, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 13,000.
And then if
Or
he
less.
attacks, he trashes, right?
Yeah.
Then
Trash one card from the top of your
When he
opponent's
attacks,
security.
that eats.
Yep.
And once per turn, when your opponent nice, he trashes. Damn, that's pretty nice. So he's gonna be bad aggressive.
Yeah, Bond of Bravery is very aggressive, especially with Agumon.
So he swings and then he trashes one?
Yeah,
Yep, he swings and
He
trashes.
swings, trash one, and does it damage.
he does the same thing.
It's like this guy.
Ancient
No,
Guard.
he does the damage and then he'll trash one.
No, he trashes first.
Yeah.
It's when he attacks, right?
Also, he trashes and then.
Nah, this is
Oh, that's when your opponent's Digimon's deleted.
yeah, so
So when he attacks, he'll delete a Digimon,
And then
and
he'll
he'll
then
trash
trash
right
as
there.
well.
Yeah.
Those 3 different things.
So I'm guessing the way it works first is the effect first. So
Yeah,
trash,
the effect will have
and then-
everything first.
then attack.
So if you bring it out with Agumon, it's a lot quicker. But if you stack them up to have a lot of Digivolutions, which will be rare, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see how the
We'll see how
I guess like
yeah.
if it breaks, that's the only way you like
But,
stack it and you get it.
We'll see if people will play this more with Agumon instead of.
Well, you could stack it because he doesn't really cost that much.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, but like you want to play
Like, he doesn't cost as much as the Ancients.
Yeah, he doesn't. The ancients
Like-
are insane.
You could, I feel like the effects are like, make them straight from Agumon. I feel like people would do it more when you're like in a desperate situation or if you're in or like if you're like, you know, if it's like you're trying to just go for game and that's like the last 2 swings you need or something like that, but you don't really like, you can literally like build them up.
Yeah, you can. Because I was gonna say, can't you just tech like 2 of them in and just one?
Mm-hmm.
And because with Savior Huckmon, if you have Sistermon,
Oh, yeah, you could just put it on top, stack them up.
Okay, because this is not once per turn, so you can, if you have 2 Digimon, you can delete. and
Yeah,
trash
because
too.
if you can, with Jesmon, you can attack with, and if you have a Saber Huckmon, doesn't it?
Yeah, Savior
He'll
Huckmon.
unsuspend itself. You'll pierce or maybe do damage to your opponent, and then you can bond a courage and then slap off 3 other security and have your opponent at 1 security. Depends how your opponent where you let it.
Yeah, it depends how.
So he works in Sistermon or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it like, let's see what the crazy combos that people are gonna put up with.
Look at that. What if imagine if you play attack? Imagine if you play
And
attack.
then this is the,
The 4-drop, the one that gives security cost. I mean,
security plus
yeah,
one.
security plus 1.
and then if you have
Everybody's red, and then you're not detaching the Digiverse, so everybody's gonna have this goes now.
Yeah. I just want to show it off. It's cool. Look at them. So we're just gonna go straight to blue.
Yep.
For the Digimon.
El Tigre.
Alright, so now we have Gabumon. He's gonna give you a memory as well, and when you digivolve it into a bond of friendship, he will stand up when he attacks. Yeah, pretty broken.
Pause.
Pretty broken, bro. Let's see what
The
the master
Swing
with
that
the
here, boy.
master. He even makes my voice go higher. The master.
Bring that over here. Mira, es el tigre, el que sabe. El tigre que va a dar los monoplazos. That's why he got like he got like 4 hands too, so he about to slap you 5 times.
He does have 4.
Yeah, he does have 4 hands. What the hell?
Notice I said 4. I said he
I think
got
he
4 hands, but he can slap you 5 times. My math was all wrong there. Well, anyways, look, what is it that this guy does?
It gives you a memory when you play it.
That's not the important effect. The one we forgetting about is that
We're
inheritance, bro.
We're not.
You mix this guy. Wait, yo, Rico, click on that guy. You know the man's man.
Now you can't. Yeah, you gotta go in order.
It's okay.
No, because you saw the cards that literally go together. You mix these two guys. This dude is gonna do 3 security checks on his own because he's gonna stand up for his own effect, and then he can stand up for Gabumon as well. So how does it feel? You about to get slapped. He got 4 arms, but he's only gonna slap you 3 times. You know, he ain't that cool. But let's not forget something. We're Garurumon from what is it? BT what? BT negative 0.
Started that.
He's from the starter deck? Yeah. From the starter deck. Like, yo, you got, let's say if you do actually build up all the way and you got that dude, yo, that's, how many securities?
It's game. That's game. It's game.
Tell people the Worgarumon, like, just in case they don't know.
No, because the Worgarumon that, you know, if your opponent has Digimon with no distribution sources, you know, like, and you have this guy, like, this guy's going to swing the first time. There's 2 securities. Going to re-stand by his own effect. Swing again. Going to do 2 more securities. And then he's going to stand up by Gabumon. If you do obviously the right setup, and he's gonna swing for the last security, you know, then you sneak in that Lobomon and then you swing.
That's a scumbag way to win.
But you know, it's actually, I'm making up scenarios here, but it's actually pretty cool. Like you can actually have those, like pretty cool plays that you can do. And then also, you know, like even if you don't have the Worgarumon, like you could literally just from Gabumon go straight into this guy, and you could still swing 3 times. It's gonna still be 3 checks.
Being a blue player, how many Gabumons would you play in the deck?
Shit, bro, come on.
25, 20?
I would play like 19 other. My deck would be 20 Gabumons. Wait, hold on. 25 Gabumons, 25. What is this guy? Gabumon of Bond of Friendship.
No tamers, bro?
Yo, don't
you need the tamer.
Yo,
evolve.
He got 4 arms. He's gonna slap you into next week. I'm just playing, guys. I would never do that.
Will you mix them with a Hexablau or any other deck?
Ew. Well, what him and Hexablau be in the same deck? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, I actually don't know. I could, like, you know.
Play test it.
I'm a Gabumon fan. Garurumon fan. Ancient Garurumon be it.
But Ty
and the Gabumons. Shut up with your time. No, because, like, yo, Ancient Garurumon and him. Imagine that. Imagine if I could slap you like 19 times.
Anything about mixing them with the hybrids?
You could, because actually even with the hybrid, like this guy, I always forget the name of the rookie.
No, Stravi?
Yeah, like you can search your tamer, so you know, like it helps you out with the tamer search.
Yeah.
It helps you out with obviously you can search your Lobomon. Yep. So you know, like for the ancient Garurumon play, because think about it, remember, well, what's the cost if you Digivolve Gabumon straight into him? What's the cost? Like you Digivolve just for 3? 3. Exactly, and then if like let's say you do have that Lobomon setup, remember that Lobomon could go straight into Ancient Garurumon for just cost of 1. So like you know, it's pretty like it's not as easy to pull off, but like if you do manage to pull it off, like that's Well,
you need a tamer in order to Digivolve them like that, right?
Yeah, you need the.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you mix it with the hybrid stuff, remember that's Sistermon, you said his name?
Who?
The rookie, the blue hybrid. Stravimon, remember, he searches your tamers when you hard play him. So that's what I'm saying. You can mix them, and that's actually, you can do some pretty cool plays, because you're obviously going to have a tamer. This guy helps you search your tamers, and it's going to help you search your hybrids. You know, you're not going to play like every hybrid, but you can play the Lobomon and the Serafimon, and that's pretty much it. And obviously the Ancient Garurumon, but he doesn't count as a thing, as a hybrid. What's the next card?
Kizamon.
So, you know, this is a guy that you actually play. You can play him in Hexablau. Your opponent has no Digivolutions cards in play. Guess what? 2000 DP. A lot of people are playing. What is this guy's name? I'm bad with names. I can't barely remember my own middle name. What's this dude's name? All Force. A lot of people are playing All Force with Hexablau. So, you know, like, one thing that sucks about All Force is that he's only 11. So if you don't have that jamming, yeah, he's weak. But if you got this guy, you make him 13.
Yep.
So, you know, you could actually swing. With a dual tamer, Sora and Joe, you can literally like detach 2, stand them back up, swinging. Like you know, he has a higher chance of actually getting through the security without dying if he has this guy on there.
Pretty much a lot of Digimons that might not have jamming can get over more stuff with him. So that's actually good that they can do stuff like that.
They gave us this guy a little late, but that's whatever.
6 sets late tops.
You know, he's just a memory blocker like almost every deck has.
What's the name? Betamon?
I can't now pronounce that.
Modoki Betamon.
Modoki Betamon. Sorry guys, I can barely read English. I really can't read this. Strabimon, the main man.
Hybrid, right?
Yeah, he's another hybrid. If this Digimon has hybrid,
or 10 warriors, gain a memory.
It's getting a memory.
So just like
yeah, if you got a hybrid when you swing, you know, get a memory. It's like nothing big, no big deal. Just maybe that memory you need to make that engine or whatever. Salami mon.
We'll see him more in BT7.
Yeah.
The hybrid more stuff.
Well, this guy Octomon, he's a vanilla. He's just cost of 2 and 7,000 DP, just a little bit higher for the champion.
Not that much.
They couldn't decide what to make him, so they made him.
Then this guy over here, he does. Wait, isn't there one of this guy that really gives you jamming? No, I'm thinking about the snowman.
Majoyomon. I say Majoyomon.
Frosty
the snowman. That guy, what's his name?
Looks like a Yeti more than that, bro.
Wrong guy.
Yeah, he is. That is a Yeti.
But they're both cost 2, right? So simply now you have another one.
Yeah, but
they have another guy with jamming.
You have another one with jamming. He's actually 1,000 DP higher. So that's pretty much.
Well, like you're only getting jamming if they have no devolution.
Yeah.
But remember, the whole Hexablaumon deck is all about getting rid of your Digivolution sources. So I guess you could definitely play that in Hexablau. Now this guy. This is the guy that I really want to talk about.
This guy.
So you swing.
Yeah.
You gain a memory. Then also remember, he's actually, you could hard play him for just a cost of 5, which is not that bad. Because like, let's say, if you're at 3 and your opponent doesn't have like the tamer that puts him at 3, you can literally finish. If you're at 3,
you can do a opponent goes to 2.
And yes, can I finish my valid sentence?
Open you up, bro. You're not the one
I knew exactly what I was getting to. So, the Brainiac over here.
I try my best, yeah.
And then also on top of that, like that's a quick setup, especially if you brick for like, let's say your Mega for your all 4s or for your, mostly I would say with all 4s you could combine this really good because you swing and let's say you can stand them up. If you have a tamer, you're going to gain 1 memory off of all 4s and then you're going to gain another memory off of this guy. So that's pretty cool. That's one pretty cool play you could do.
Yeah. And it helps out filter through your deck. I mean, not filter, but play like you said. What's this? Tragomon.
Determine when your opponent's level. Now this is like, I've seen this deck a lot, like a lot of the bouncing stuff, but I don't really, I don't like it, preferably for me to play it, and I really don't know much about this, so I'm gonna skip this one.
Yeah,
Dragomon.
Because I think he gets more support later on. I don't know.
Later on.
Oh, Jiromon, the guy that works with Azumon.
El otro tigre, el dragón, Shenron over here. What this guy does?
That's Dojo from.
So it tries to top card of all your opponent's Digimon. So actually, this actually goes pretty well with the Hexablau, Trashing this one instead of the bottom, it's trashing the top. Sometimes
another Hexablau that can send
it's pretty cool. And then as an inheritance, yeah, like this guy over here said, you could actually unsuspend a Digimon when, so Hexablaumon, unsuspend them. What else it does?
Yeah, he does. That's an inheritance.
Oh yeah, look, and it works with so it actually works perfectly with the Hexablau because not having the evolution sources and then getting to restand the Hexablau. So think about it, Hexablau's thing when he swings, is that once per turn to detach too?
I don't think so. I don't think it's once.
Somebody look it up for me.
No, it is not.
Let's just look it up so we don't get people the wrong information.
Gotcha.
Please hold.
Why they do that? Let's go on the next card.
You know what? I'll throw a whole beat in here. Come on, let's go.
You don't have to do that.
Just talk about the next card.
So we found it.
Right. So Hexablau, what is it?
There's no one's return.
So so look at that. So that's perfect. You could actually go back to the other card. Screw Pokemon over here. So yeah, look, this guy you could actually combine it with Hexablau, and you could actually now even detach more sources. Because let's say you Digivolve into this guy, and you trash the top Digivolution of all your opponent's Digimon. Then with Hexablau, when you Digivolve it, when you swing and this guy's under it, you can unsuspend. Hexablau is going to take off 2 detachments, and then restand, swing again, and that's 2 more detachments. So that's 4. And if you got the tamers, and let's say this guy Shoutmon over here became very popular, and Shoutmon be having like 19 attachment, 19 Digivolution sources under it.
Just imagine.
So you could actually for once get rid of them and make that Omni Shoutmon dead. You can't attack.
Just imagine
You played the deck for like 2 weeks.
Just imagine the stack of blue you can make that will trash everything from your opponent's Digimon
and gaining the memory too.
And gain back memory.
oh, let's not talk about this.
Yeah.
Don't make blue
Let's
get
go. Let's
banned.
go.
Blue's gonna be good. You're gonna see a lot of tops.
Pokemon.
Pokemon is
Digiverse.
Digiverse, the mechanic that I preferably hate.
Oh, he makes it on block.
But he makes them
Like,
unblockable. Honestly, I don't know what I would play this in. If you guys got any
Yeah.
suggestions, you know,
I
comment
mean,
below.
this is just situational.
Like,
That's what I see.
like I said, I don't know what I would play this in, but if you guys know,
I don't like the art either.
submit in the comment of the blue player right here.
Azulong Mo.
El otro tipo. This is like Shenron on crack. This is Shenron on steroids.
He's watching us right now.
What was that guy? What was the guy they selling with the Super Dragon Balls again?
Super Dragon, Super Shenron?
Yeah, whatever. I don't even know his name. Super Saiyan Shenron.
Super Shenron.
So when Digivolving, this guy trashes Digivolution cards of all your opponent's Digimon.
All of them. And if they have none,
Then for each one, for each Digimon your opponent controls with no Digivolution cards, you're gonna get a memory. So imagine if you actually get to trash like, let's say 3. You're gonna literally play this guy for the cost of 2.
Yep.
And let's say you do get that lucky, which I don't see that happening, and you do trash 5, like
Security
you're gonna literally play this guy for like 0 costs. But obviously that's like mad situational. But like, let's say I think 3 is very reasonable, or 2 is very reasonable. So you're gonna play this guy for like typically cost of 3 or even 2, depending how lucky you get. And then on top of that, he has another effect. So for each of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards, he's gonna gain a security +1. So imagine if you did trash 3, you are gonna do 4 security checks just with this guy alone. So, and he's 13 DP on top of that. Like, that's pretty busted. And then also imagine all the like the things that you could put under him, like work a room on. You would do the security plus. Chris' reaction when he died, he literally fell off the bed. So you know, like all the things that you can really do with him, I think it actually be pretty cool. Like,
he's
you know,
not a 4th grade sovereign for nothing, yo.
if you guys have any
He's
other
a
suggestions of how
4th
he could be
grade
played or any other ideas, like let us know. Like, you
It'll be
know,
good against Rookie Rush. Imagine slapping him and then just get security +4 because he got 4.
Yeah, but also purple and yellow, they be swimming.
Yeah, too.
yeah, but then also you gotta remember something about this card. Like, you know, like you gotta get all the way up there too.
Yeah,
So it's like,
purple not gonna happen.
let's also hope that you could get there. But you know, like if
I'm
you
moving from the nationality state.
if you do get there, like there's some pretty cool plays I think you could do. I think we'll see. Like, it's not gonna be like, yo, the best deck, but I feel like you're gonna see a lot of cool things in what is it? BT95?
No.
BT6. BT6.
BT6 Double Diamond.
BT, I got 99 problems, but Digimon card in one. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh card in one.
Let's move on to Tamers and after.
Yeah, because we talked about it.
Oh, yeah.
We
have to talk about the
the 2
Sistermon.
Sistermon. Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this because these guys are in the
Just one.
Yeah,
just one deck, red and thing. Here, somebody else take the mic. Mic drop. Let's go.
Alright, so now we're moving on to the white cards that work with red, and it's Sistermon. This Sistermon allows you to draw a card, and it also allows you to make all your Sistermons blockers.
Isn't that great?
Wait. Say that last part
They
again.
will all become blockers. Every system on the field becomes a blocker.
You know what? I'm gonna go to sleep.
And on play, she lets you draw.
I gotta go deliver people.
Draw.
And there's not once per turn either, right?
It is not once per turn, so you can keep as long as you keep playing her, you can keep drawing.
And with this one, you can get it from the grave,
Or the hand.
So, yeah, there's no.
Huckmon will
worry.
make sure they're in your hand.
Yeah, there's like no worry that you would never see this girl.
Like
Yeah.
Sistermon and Huckmon are like this, son.
It's like white on rice.
White on rice.
White on rice.
And you know you'll be happy. If she's in security and she goes straight to your trash,
Like
you're gonna be
nuts.
happy.
Now let's move on to Noir. And Noir over here will gain you a memory when on play. And all your Royal Knights
and Hawkman.
and Huckmon gain 2000 DP on all turns. So even if your opponent is playing yellow, they'll still have trouble getting rid of some of the Huckmons that they might try to get rid of.
and even running over it
Or
too.
running it over as well would be a problem.
And she'll be a blocker if the other one's there.
Yeah.
So like the
With
synergy
white-
with them is
yeah,
really, really
it's
nice.
really nice.
And we'll have more coming out
If,
of BT,
if
8.
Sistermon can also increase herself, that wouldn't have been a problem as well because we will get destroyed.
Unless Omnimon comes out, like Sistermon.
Also, that's
Yellow can't get rid of
Ultimates?
5,000 that easy. You know that, right? With that
What
yellow
you
can't get rid of 5,000.
Bro, you acting like
Bro,
you have 2
you get
monsters,
rid of-
Spider Masquerade.
You get rid of my 12.
You think about that. 2 Digimons.
You get rid of my 12s, bro.
Nah, 5,000 is hard to get rid of. Nightmon. That's different though, because you're combining Nightmon and Slash. But we're not talking about that. Let's move on to Red.
Yeah, let's not get off track. The Taikamiya tamer.
Yeah, the Taikamiya tamer.
That's the only way you can actually play them, right?
Yeah, with the Bound of Courage. But you play this at 4, but with the Agumon that we saw in the beginning of the set, it will be a cost of 2. No, you play this with 4 at 4.
Oh, you play it?
Yeah, 4 copies of this Taikamiya. It'll only cost a 2, or it depends if your opponent's turn. Oh, same thing, yeah.
Yeah, but the only thing is like that thing is like so risky. Because if you summon him like that way, you lose 2, you trash 2 of your security.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And at the end, if you do still have security, he'll die.
This tie is more for the game, OTK, in a way.
Yeah, it's like, yo, I'm gonna finish you.
So either a 3 or a 4.
I think I'm 2-ish.
2,
3.
Ah,
I'll have to play 4.
You have
That's
to play
because
4.
Look at his effect, just to move and gain a memory.
That too.
And then you also draw a card, so you filter through your deck faster.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's Greymon's also.
Yeah,
Greymon
and
or
Agumon.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And you don't have to go to the
No,
that's only if you want
You
to.
don't, yeah. You really don't.
That's it.
It's literally going to be all ties in this deck.
Yeah, all
You
times.
don't even play markers anymore.
No, who's that? Who's
So-
that?
Now we're on to Mad Ishida.
Basically does the same thing as
Tie.
Tie. Yeah. Gains a memory when you move out a Gabumon or a Garurumon, and for 2 security, you can play Bond of Friendship, right?
Yeah,
same thing. Exactly the same thing. And then trashing the 2 top.
But the thing is that Blue has more control with gaining memory in Catch My Drift.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so like
you'll be going plus.
Yeah, you'll be going a lot more plus.
But
Tie still carries.
we ain't gonna argue again.
Blue's gonna have a lot of combos with this before.
Alright, so now we're moving into options.
Options. Oh my god.
Judgment
I like this card.
Oh my goodness, this card is so good, so good.
Saga.
It adds itself when it's hit into security.
And you play a system.
And you play a Sistermon. That's too much.
At least you play it from the hand.
On top of
Or
that,
trash.
it attacks unsuspended Digimon, which is very good
For
because
1 cost, bro.
because if you combo it with Sistermon Noir, Jessmon is definitely gonna swing at your Digimon.
And you're gonna please stand up one more time just in case.
No,
And
that's when he stands up again.
Yep.
Because you have to play. If you let's say you're at 3 in the situation that you're at 3, you Digimon into the Jessmon, you go to 0. You swing, you play Noir, you go back to 1. But if you have the other guy, the Saber Hawk, will stand back up. Then you can activate Judgment of the Blade and attack his unsuspended.
You know what I realized? Just one, you don't have to play blockers.
No, yeah, because
you don't.
So you're gonna be.
It's gonna be all aggressive.
All aggressive.
All aggressive, bro.
And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like a lot of tamers with like all the Jessmon support and cards like this.
Yep.
You'll most likely just play maybe Madden Tie.
Yeah,
Just
Madden
those start.
Madden
Yeah,
Tie.
That's
a
a good too. And then on top of that, you also just play Tie. That's not
Yeah,
true.
the ones.
Either because that way you guys security attack this one as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Like smoke.
This is
Judgment of the Blade is very good.
I feel sorry if you hit it in security.
Oh man. Red Beamer. That's what it is.
Red
Yeah,
Reamer.
Red Beamer.
Red Reamer.
So this card is very good. It just requires your opponent to have a lot of Digimons, but if they do, they'll see the consequences.
Yeah, but that's I
It's
feel
a-
like that's pretty common to see.
But it's gonna be helpful for security control.
Yeah, it'll definitely be more helpful for security control.
And then it's a basic the leading option card,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the cost of 4,
It's
just
the
like
cost
Spiral
of 4.
Masquerade.
Yeah,
It's helpful.
Yeah, that'll be very good. It'll actually be good also if people are playing Gallimon, because if they use the Gallimon starter deck, Groundmon will give you a cost. I mean, Groundmon gives you a memory when you destroy your opponent's cards. So if it's your turn, you can actually finish your opponent if you get rid of their blocker.
Oh, so it'll be the cost of 3 weeks.
It'll be a cost of 3.
Oh damn, that's broken. Lastly,
And now we have what's it called?
Happy Bullet Shower.
Happy Bullet Shower.
That's the Musketeer.
And that's the 3 Musketeers card. So it destroys all Digimons with the lowest cost.
And if they both have the same cost, they both die.
They both die.
So this is level 6s in there. Bye.
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 2 level 15s.
Especially on top of that, the 3 Musketeers can either activate this for free by using BL Star, but we'll move on with that. I mean, we'll We'll talk about that later. But all we have now for now is a red Magna Kidmon. And he allows us to activate this option card for free. But let's move on to blue option cards. And we have now
Forbidden Trident.
Forbidden Trident, which allows us to what?
One of your Digimon gets 2000 AP, and when attacking, return one of your opponent's level 3 to its owner's hand. Trash all level cards of that Digimon for the turn.
We'll bounce back level 3. Actually, bouncing back level 3s now would be very useful because level 3s are actually Agumons and Gabumons, and we want to have to get rid of them.
How much is Sistermon? Is it level 3 also?
They're cost of 4, I think. Let's check real fast.
Cost of 4, and Blanc is 3.
Oh, man.
Blanc is 3 and Noir is 4.
Okay. So 4 will never be played, honestly. I mean, Blanc will. Actually, no.
Hard played
none of them will actually be Digimon. They'll all just be played. So now we get to the best blue card so far.
Howling Memory.
Howling Memory Boost. So we have the first of the memory boosts here. We have Howling Memory Boost, which allows our opponents. It detaches 2 from our Digimon, right?
Yeah, attaches.
And then if it has no sources that cannot attack until the end phase or block until the end phase of your opponent's turn. So that'll stop your opponent, especially in a combination of Bond of Friendship and this card with Mad as well. Your opponent will probably gain you that too. Yep. So stick around for Howling Memory Boost because it will be very, very useful. And now we have Rattlestar, which allows us to bounce back level 5 or any Digimon.
Yeah, level 5 or lower.
Well, level 5 or lower, yeah.
To the end, and if your opponent has 3 or more Digimons, you put it in the bottom of the deck.
So it's just like Red Reaper. Your opponent has to have a certain amount to bounce whatever.
Yeah, but like the other effect is just to the bottom. Now you just return it to the hand.
Yeah, and this cost is this one's a cost of 5.
Cost of 5.
But if blue gains a lot of money at the time. So if they have a cost, they put themselves to 5. They can bounce your card and still have their turn.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hit it to the bottom since you can't shuffle.
Especially with Sora and Joe too as well, and people that give you a lot of memory like Davis. So you'll constantly be starting at 5. And there you have it, folks. We have the blue and red to start off with a double diamond, and next week we'll move on to the rest of the set, maybe purple or yellow, or green and yellow, or black. But stick around, YouTube. Remember to hit a like and subscribe, hit a thumbs up, and remember to comment on our videos for more content. Thanks.